We live now.
Yep, we're live.
Yeah, yeah, we live, baby. Welcome to June's Monday quarterback. Even though June ain't here, but we're gonna hold it down for him this Monday, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, cue the music.
Oh,
Cue the music.
I gotta find
But me, Josh, and loves music, yo. We got fun. We're gonna get the music. We're gonna cue the music. That's what's gonna happen.
It's all right. Stand by.
I cannot find that. Oh wait.
Is the
Uh,
this
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere. And I can find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Man, we back. Welcome to June's Monday quarterback. It's your host Dennis Holmes because June ain't here, but he's with us in comments. That's what we're gonna say. I got Ethan in the building. What's up, Ethan?
what's going on? You know me. Win, lose, or draw. I'm here.
That's right, right. And we got the producer of the year in the building, Josh in the house. What's up, Josh?
what's up? What's up?
I just thought about that. It's good to see you, Josh, after your Green Bay Packers. You know what I mean? It's good to see you.
I feel like they cheated, but I'm not gonna stand up.
Oh man, not they cheated. Oh man,
Ooh, off the rip.
off the rip. That's cool. That's cool though. Let's see what we got for the first slide. What we got going on? I usually don't do slides. This is new to me. Okay, all
Yes.
right. Now, speaking of cheated, uh, Kansas
They
City
find a
Chiefs,
way
boy,
to
they
they
be
find
getting
a
by.
way to BS their way to a win every game, don't they?
Oh man, you know how they say not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin.
Uh huh.
Man, they was talking about the Chiefs. Chiefs, they be just skimming by, don't they? Just time and time again. I don't understand it.
They doinked it. They
It's
doinked
just
it in.
yeah, it was a doink. It was a doinker. And this game was close though. Gotta give the Chargers they some love for fighting for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Without Lad McClunkey, which made me upset because I took a nap and woke up and found out Lad McClunkey wasn't playing. He was
You get
already
a
in my
sub. You
fantasy
get it.
lineup.
You didn't get a sub in.
No, I couldn't get a sub in.
Hmm.
I just was upset about that. That was just an easy way to lose that one right there. And that was the game I needed to get in the playoffs. So that's just to let you know how upset I was about that. But yeah, like I said, they came out, they was fighting, man. Quinion Johnson came out playing like he was supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Like that
Um,
first round pick he
it
was
was
supposed to be.
like he's supposed to be. Yeah, the second wide receiver taken in the draft. But it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. They own the division. Shout out to Kansas City. They won their division again. They
Nine
clinched their way
times in a
into the
row.
playoffs.
Nine
9 in a
times in a
row.
row.
Andy Reid. Andy Reid, the great Andy Reid, does it again. Consistency. What else you think about this game, though?
I the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs held them down. They held them to 17 points. I mean, they anytime you hold your opponent to less than 20 points, you should win, which both teams did that.
You should win. Yeah, that is true.
But I mean, the Chargers tried to put up a fight, but I mean, the Chiefs winning at the end of the game, it seems like it's inevitable at every game that they play.
Yeah, it's always gonna be that close. Man, that's a shame. Always gonna be that close. Always. What up, Dalton? What up, Ryan? How y'all doing?
I see it. What's up, Ron?
Chief June. What's the next one? I just want to spend my time. Oh man, you know what?
Come on.
Game of the year again for Buffalo, man. This is definitely gonna make top 5. But you know what, Ethan, get here. I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak on this game.
Every time there's a game of the year involving Buffalo, we find a way to lose. That punt block touchdown hurt us. Our defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. I mean, they were right on. I mean, and the defenders is not honestly the what's up, June? Honestly, I mean, Nakua and Cup and all them, they were our defenders were like right on top of them. They were just making Stafford was just laying the ball in right where it needed to be. I mean, you look at that toe drag there on the picture. I mean, it was just like, dude. I mean, the defense.
One thing about Stafford, man, I can see why they went to go get Stafford. I can see why they went to go get Stafford, man. He can put that thing. He can really spin that thing, man. Put it in like a perfect position. I mean, some of the throws he's making, I'd be like, what is he doing? Like, ain't no way nobody gonna catch it. And you'll see him just catch it and get 2 feet in. You'd be like, oh, dang. It's some of the weirdest things.
It was offensive power. You're right about that, Dalton. I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, that 1-2 punch of Williams and Corum is lethal.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've been noticing.
That opens up the play action right there. Is what that does.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something I noticed about this game when it comes to Buffalo. I see y'all like that tush push, huh? Yeah, I see that.
Oh, we call it the snowplow.
The snowplow, okay, all right, okay.
We also appreciate that tush push, but we call it the love shove.
Love shove.
Oh, look how y'all rename it. Snowplow and the love shove. Okay, I like it. Listen, I'm not mad that teams are still. You know what I mean?
We got you, June.
Yeah, we got you, June. I'm not mad at teams are still. I think every team should have it in their playbook. You need a yard. Why not?
I just wish we didn't run that play on 1st and goal when we were down by 9. When we needed to score quick, that didn't seem like a smart one. And when we had to burn a timeout, which we could have got the ball back with 40 seconds.
Yeah, because it came down to just 2 points, man. And you think if you ain't get that block kick, you win this game. But it's still, like I said, it still was a game for the ages.
We did that,
but the Chicago Bears.
It's just like last year when we played y'all the game of the year, and you guys walked it off on a Elliott 59-yard field goal in the freaking snow. I mean, it's every year.
Not us. No. Last year we beat y'all. Jalen Hurts ran it in overtime.
Yeah, but I'm sorry to tie the game. It was that field goal in the snow, almost a 60-yarder.
Yeah,
a rainstorm. Sorry, not snow. Rainstorm. Yeah.
Yeah, rainstorm.
Regardless.
Yeah.
It's like every time we're
with the Bears. I'm still trying to get my job with the Bears. Just want to let everybody know.
I picked my job with the Bears. Game.
I picked the Bears too because I got a rule. When the coach get fired, the team plays harder.
That rule,
except for the Bears.
That rule is 1-2 or 1. We're 1-2 in that rule this year.
Right. Yeah. So the Bears ain't really play harder though. At least the other teams play harder.
Well, not really. The Jets didn't.
I forgot the Jets. My bad. Fuck the Jets. My fault.
Oh, but I mean, good for San Francisco, but. I mean, good for San Francisco, but they lost another running back. Garendo was hurt.
Yeah, they lost. Now they lost 3 running backs
in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. He lost 3 running backs in 2 weeks. I'm trying to figure out who's going to run the ball for San Fran. But,
Well, I know their
Brock Purdy
starter,
came
their
out looking
starter right.
looking pretty good, dicing up a Bears defense that's actually a good defense, which was
Mm.
shocking to me. He was out there dicing up this defense and making them look very suspect. And to the point I was sitting there looking like this don't even look like the same Bears defense that it usually is. And that's what I was sitting there saying to myself. But San Francisco 49ers did what they need to do to defeat the Bears. The Bears have got to find a way to find some life into that organization.
Mm-hmm.
The whole organization. They got to find some life into that organization.
At one point, I think the Bears were down like 21-0 at 24-0 at one point.
24-0, yeah. It was
At
24.
halftime.
Yep.
And Madden, that's called a skunk.
Yeah, that is called skunk. Yes, it is. And you usually got to give up the sticks after that. That's usually how that goes. But, the Bears tried something. That's all I'm going to say. They tried something. I don't know what it is really with the Bears because they was playing the rest of them teams hard. Everybody in their division, they played hard as hell. But I guess they ran out of fight when it came to San Fran. So we'll see what it is. San Fran's still working on that Super Bowl hangover, but they trying to win their division and make the playoffs.
I think they're two
Hopefully
games
it works
back.
out.
2 or 2.5.
Hopefully.
I think they're 2.5 back of
4 games left,
Seattle.
so hopefully it works out for them. What's the next slide there, Josh?
Speaking of the Seahawks,
Seattle Seahawks.
they swept them. They swept them.
Yeah, but does it look like? Did it look like the Arizona had a chance?
Maybe for like a half. I don't know.
He said maybe for like a half. It just looked real sloppy from the beginning to me. Like, Kyler Murray, he was out there just missing people and everything, and I was just like, and he threw that. I think he threw a pick that was just like unexcusable. I was like he let that thing hang in the air so long. The guy number 8, Bryant, came and got it. I was just like, what is he doing? Like, what is he seeing out there? Like he was playing, like he just started playing Madden for the first time. That's what it looked like. Like Seattle went over there. They steamrolled this game. Like I said, I expected a lot more from Arizona. And Arizona, I'm going to keep saying this. They need to get the ball more to Marvin Harrison. They did make it look good, though, when they scored first because they did give that thing to number 14, which I can't remember his name right now. I think it's Michael Wilson. Is it Michael Wilson?
Yeah.
Michael Wilson. Yeah, they gave it to Michael Wilson, scored fast, but Seattle came right back down, man. You can't let Seattle stick around in the game or they will deplete you. And that defense in Seattle is real.
Man, let Charbonnet get off on that 51-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and Witchcomb didn't even play. So Charbonnet getting off when you should have known that was coming.
134 yards.
But Kenneth Walker didn't play. Yeah.
Right.
But this Jets and Miami Dolphins game. The
Jets. I mean, yeah, but the Jets being as bad as they are, they took that game to overtime.
Yeah, and I was cool again. Fantasy implications for me. Jonnu Smith ain't do nothing the whole regular game, but in overtime they just let him get off, and I said, "Why? Just why?" Like he got an easy 13 points just in overtime. If they just let the game just be over, it would have been cool. But Aaron Rodgers was making some magic out there. I'm going to give him his props. He was making some magic. He started to look like the old Aaron Rodgers out there. Things did start to look nice. Tyreek Hill had a splash as well. Tua has been phenomenal since he's been back. I think he's 15-1 since he's been back. 15 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He's on a good run right now. I mean, they're 6-7. They're only a game out of being 500.
Right. They got it. They looking like they're gonna have a chance for the playoffs,
Well,
and
I mean,
I think they
the
got a
team that
couple
they would have
more.
to knock out, the team that they would have to knock out is probably probably Denver.
That's gonna be hard because Denver really's been playing, pretty good lately.
Hmm.
It ain't been like outstanding play, but it's been enough for them to win. So that's gonna be hard. But the
What
Jets,
you think they could possibly take the Chargers?
Well, Chargers are the
I
five
don't
seed
know,
still.
but the Chargers might end up getting theirs. Might end up losing out because of injury more than bad play. Is what I'm gonna say. Like those injuries that they're taking is too harsh. Lad McConkey's
No,
out,
I'm sorry. I'm
and it
sorry.
looked like
I'm sorry. LA is the sixth seed.
yeah, Justin Herbert looks like he might miss next week. They don't know. They're saying he's doubtful right now. Um, so I think injuries would be the reason that they will be out. But we'll see how this all unfolds. We got 4 weeks left. We're gonna see how this all unfolds. What you got for the next one? Okay, this was the dollar game right here. And I watched this dollar game and I said I sat there and I said, this is a baseball score. 11-14? Ain't no way. This is a baseball score. There's no way that the Giants were gonna lose this game. Yet the Giants lost this game. Now Derek Carr went out with an injury. They saying they were checking him for a concussion and a possible broken arm.
Hmm.
I didn't get the full quote on what happened afterwards, but that's what the check was after he dove for that first down. I remember that.
No, I mean the
The
Giants.
Giants defense,
The Giants are running that. Giants are running that tank just perfectly. Look
right?
almost competent and then lose at the end.
Yes, they do a good job because the kicker came on and I'm sitting there, I'm watching the game, and Czar says, "Oh, they're about to tie the game up. Their kicker's automatic." And Brian Barise jumps over the pile and blocks the kick. Brian Barise, man. Shout out to New Orleans.
That's the kid.
Another team that
That's the kid out of Clemson.
Clemson.
Yeah,
Clemson, yeah.
a D tackle. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh Shout out to New Orleans. They've been winning. They got some Riz. As the kids, young kids say, I got Riz. Ain't that what y'all say, Josh? You got Riz? Y'all don't say that? All right, never mind, Josh. You ain't to leave me. You ain't to leave me on silent like that. You know what I mean? You could have
He's
text back.
smirking. He's smirking.
Right. I thought that's what y'all say. I got some Riz. You know what I mean? That's the Saints coach named Riz. So Giants here, y'all doing a good job. They still don't have the number one pick though, even though they're doing all that.
No, that's
Still don't have the
Vegas.
number one pick.
That's
Yeah,
Vegas.
still don't have the number one pick.
Oh,
But
Jameis.
Jameis. I love me some Jameis Winston. That's all I'm gonna say. I love his pregame speeches and the things that he says on the podium. Has got to be some of the funniest things I've ever seen. But it wasn't enough to defeat these Steelers. Wasn't enough.
And Kadarius Toney.
Oh, God, he made the fuck wrong with him. He definitely made it on fuck wrong with him. He's not. He's on fuck wrong with him. Kadarius Toney. Shout out to Kadarius Toney. You made it the fuck wrong with him. Okay, you have definitely made it there. It was nice to see. The Steelers go ahead and get this win. They got. They beat their division foe as they called the Browns the mistake by the lake. That's what they called it. I've never have you heard that before either?
Yeah, I've heard it.
I've never heard that before. The mistake by the lake. Never heard that before. I like the name though, so I'm gonna keep calling them Browns the mistake by the
when they
lake.
beat garbage teams. Give people credit if it's a good team. Well, I mean, the win's a win, Dalton.
Division win. I'm not gonna say garbage.
I think he's talking about his team.
Oh, well, your team on a winning streak, ain't they? Am I not
I thought
mistaken?
they lost last. Oh no, they lost last week to LA.
Oh, well, never mind.
think.
Man, you said Russell Wilson gonna get comeback player of the year? I don't think so. There's somebody else that's in comeback player of the year nominee. It's not Russell Wilson. I can't think of who it is right now. Somebody else was injured last
Yeah,
year
the Rams. Rams beat them last week.
and is playing. They be probably pooping the cool. But somebody else was injured last year and playing their behind off. I can't think of who it is. Yeah, I can't think of who it is. But shout out to the Steelers though for getting that win. Um,
That's another season. That's
against
another.
the,
Well, that's what. That's 10 wins.
yeah, they 10-3, I think it is.
Yeah, same as us.
They 10-3 on top of their division. They doing good. They go to see the Philadelphia Eagles next week.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
I'll be in Jersey with June on Sunday, watching that game.
I was wondering if you were going to the game.
No, I ain't going to the game. No. Going to Jersey with June on Sunday. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be in Jersey, tailgating and drinking. Day drinking. Day drinking is always the best because you can sober up by the time nighttime comes. Let's get to the next slide, Josh. Oh, Atlanta.
Kirko
Oh,
Chains.
Kirko. Hey, you know Kirko Chains ain't thrown a touchdown since November 2nd?
Oh, Ron. Poor
He ain't thrown a touchdown since November 2nd.
And with the two,
he's thrown 8 interceptions since it.
Here's this. With the result of the 2 games on here, Tampa got the division. They choked the division away.
This has got to be the crazy. Honestly, what the Atlanta Falcons are going through right now is the same thing the Philadelphia Eagles went through last year. As that end of the season choke. And we choked around this time last year, and Atlanta's doing it now. And all that celebrating they did of sweeping Tampa and beating everybody else means nothing now. It means absolutely nothing.
They went from 4th all the way down to 9th in the playoffs now.
They ain't even in the playoffs?
Nope. Because they're 6 and 7. Because Washington's a 7 seed at 8 and 5. Washington.
Oh, goodness.
There's only one. That South is only going to send one team.
Yeah, whoever it is only going to be one of them. I was hoping it was going to be Atlanta, so that way next year we was guaranteed to play Atlanta in Atlanta. That's what I was hoping for.
Well, honestly, I think the comeback player of the year should be Sam Darnold.
That would be. You know what? That is a better. I wouldn't be mad at that option either. Let me just say that. Sam, it could be either one of them.
He's balling out.
I wouldn't be mad at that option either. But listen, Sam Darnold had a hell of a game. I think he threw 5 touchdowns. I think he threw 3 to Jordan Addison and 2 to Justin Jefferson. And the way the defense was playing in Atlanta, man, Justin Jefferson was so wide open that there was a defender who made it the fuck wrong with him as well. It was a defender that was trying to, get over there to make sure that Justin Jefferson didn't get the pass. He tripped over his own fucking feet. I think his name was D. Langford. I might mess his name up. That might not even be it. But
and I saw the one touchdown Jetta had. He kind of just backward stepped in the end zone.
Yeah, he was wide open. He was wide open for a good 5-6 seconds. Just sitting there wide open. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I'm sorry. That since the Vikings beat the hell out of the Falcons, I picked the Falcons to win. I just want to say I'm sorry and Skol! All right? Skol! Just want to let everybody know.
I got it wrong. I got it wrong too.
Yes, because Steph was in my inbox like, when are you going to be scolding? I did my scolding. I just want to put that out there. I picked Atlanta to win, and Atlanta's been letting me down as usual. Sorry to hear that. Shout out to the Vikings, man, going out there and putting on a clinic on Atlanta and letting them know that they didn't belong.
$180 million man.
They're going to have to. I would say they should bench him. And I mean, it would be perfect for them to bench him because next week they play the Raiders, So if Atlanta benches Kirk
Oh
Cousins
no! I swear
and
to
then
God,
Michael Penix goes against the Raiders, this would be like bittersweet because the Raiders wanted to draft Michael Penix.
and here's the worst part. I swear to God, if Atlanta loses next week to Desmond Ritter, Desmond Ritter is starting next week.
Yeah,
If Desmond Ritter
he
beats the
can't.
Falcons, oh my God,
Oh man, this is going to
Desmond
be a
Ritter revenge
good
game,
story right here. Desmond Ritter. Oh, it could
revenge
be
game.
Desmond Ritter versus Michael Penix. The quarterback,
Woo.
the quarterback Atlanta didn't want anymore versus the quarterback that the Raiders did want. Man, this could be a good story next week.
There's a few
This
good
might make
storylines
Buck
this next
Players
week.
top five. That Atlanta versus Raiders might make Buck Players top five just because that storyline. I can see it happen.
But I
But
mean, shout out to
shout out to the goddamn Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker
Bucky.
Mayfield. Even though he threw 2 interceptions, but Baker Mayfield went out there and got the win. Even though he didn't throw a touchdown to Mike Evans, dirty motherfucker.
Bucky.
And,
At Bucky Irving.
well, he didn't really do too much, but it was Rashad White that went off. Rashad White really went off, man. Had 24 fantasy points. I know this personally because I was going against him. That motherfucker decides to go off in this game. It just be too many people. Yesterday just wasn't my day in fantasy for me to clinch to get in the playoff. That's all it was. That's all it was.
Yeah, never mind. Bucky had 3 yards.
That's what I said. I already knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Raiders were trying to make it a fight defensively, but they didn't have enough offensive power to stay in this game. I can't believe Desmond Ritter. I forgot Desmond Ritter came into the game late.
Because Aiden O'Connell got hurt.
He got hurt. I forgot about that. Yeah, Desmond Ritter will be starting next week. This is a good storyline. Buck Flair, I can see this making your top five, Buck Flair. I can see it. I can see this right here. What do we got next over there?
Here you go, Dennis.
I'm gonna go ahead with this one. I actually wanted us to lose this game. Buck Flair, he could tell you. He couldn't believe me when I said I'd rather us lose this game than to lose to the Steelers or any division games that we got coming up. This is the definition of a trap game. This is what happens in trap games. They come close. They have a chance to beat you. If Leggett catches that pass, they win this game. It's literally that simple. He had a pass dead in his hands. And, I mean, that's the difference from being an amateur and a pro is making that catch right there. He didn't make that catch. But our offensive passing game didn't look too good either. And I think it's more so in Jalen Hurts' head that he don't want to throw an interception. And that's why you don't see him taking too many deep chances. That's what I see when I watch the game. Because there was times that he had passes that he could have made, he didn't make. And I seen A.J. Brown get frustrated on the sideline, and reporters was asking him questions, and he was saying we need to get better in the passing game. I don't think we need to get better in the passing game. I think we just need to go ahead and run Saquon. Let Saquon go ahead and get the record and run it. I mean, I believe in Saquon. Everything is about Saquon. Run Saquon. Shout out to the Panthers for giving us the fight of our lives before.
Yes, they did.
Gotta give them props. They did what they're supposed to do. And even though he threw an interception, I'm loving the way that. Damn, I can't even think of what the hell is the quarterback from the Panthers?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I was about to call him Billy Young. Bryce Young. I love the way that Bryce Young is playing.
I mean, we talked about this on the open discussion last week. That benching really helped him.
It did help him, and I'm hoping that the Panthers are stupid enough to trade him. That's what I'm hoping. So he can do a better thing.
I really don't think they're well. It's the Panthers, so it could be, but it would be dumb.
They done fired like 4 coaches in 3 years. It's the Panthers.
Talk about a baseball score.
Another baseball score going out here, but Mac Jones got to win. That's the difference on that one. Mac Jones got to win. He done beat mayonnaise. Mac Jones done beat mayonnaise, man. That was this was a hard game to watch. But
I mean, we
Mac
should know,
Jones was
we
not
should
being
have known this
beaten.
kid's not. It shouldn't be very good. If he's putting mayonnaise in his coffee, I mean, come on now.
I'm not gonna quote him for all that. I'm just saying mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has been very disappointing to Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
because the success that Denver is having is what Tennessee should be.
You
In
think
my
they
eye.
you think they miss Brian Tannehill?
Yes. But at some point everybody just seems to think, oh, it got to be the end of an era. We need to get rid of Derrick Henry. We need to get rid of Ryan Tannehill. If you keep Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill right now and stay with the situation you had, you probably would win your division easily. If you just kept everything around just one more year, Mike Vrabel, Tannehill, Derrick Henry, just around one more year. If you just said, I'm just going to deal with this one more season, you probably win your division easily. But, some people just think, no, it's over. It's time for it to go. And sometimes you go from sugar to shit. And this is what happens. Or maybe if they just kept Malik Willis, I'd say that. And
I don't know.
traded Will
I
Levis
think
and
there
kept
might be
Malik.
more of an organizational problem there. Honestly,
Well,
I mean,
it's always been an organizational problem. Since Vince Young was there, there's been an organizational problem, but nobody really
well,
wanted to address it.
I don't know if they have a problem drafting quarterbacks, Dalton, but they have a problem developing quarterbacks. I'll say that.
No, they got a problem
As you just
drafting.
talked about, I mean, because they drafted Malik Willis, then he left, and he's doing really good as a backup and a spot starter up there. And Josh can tell you
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
Green Bay. Yeah, but I think he did better in Green Bay than he's doing in Tennessee because Tennessee ain't a good spot for him.
Right, they have trouble. They have trouble developing them once they get them. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Marcus Mariota had an issue. Only quarterback that came in guns blazing was Vince Young. He won Rookie of the Year.
Mm.
Everybody else they drafted had issues. I'm gonna have to agree with Dalton on that. Jake Locker, Marcus Mariota, Malik Willis, Will Levis. Yeah, I feel like we're missing somebody, but
Probably, but
yeah, they've had problems. It's definitely been an issue, but yeah, this was definitely a baseball school here, and the Jaguars got their win. I think Doug Peterson gonna get fired,
mm-hmm.
but it is what it is. What's the next slide we got, Josh?
Talk to him, Josh.
Tom.
Um, I don't even know what to say. Well, first of all, I would probably say that this is one of the best losses that we had. That's definitely shows where we're at as a team, and shows if we were really Super Bowl contenders or not. Definitely, I could see that we're definitely not Super Bowl contenders.
I see your look. I see that look up there.
He says Super Bowl contenders. I like what he's saying. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead. Talk, Josh.
Also, for the playoff, these are my concerns for the playoffs is that we would have to face the Lions again, which I don't want to do. Which I seen a post that says that Matt LaFleur he wants to see the Lions again in the playoffs, but me as a Packers fan, I do not want to see the Lions again in the playoffs. I don't want to see them again. I want them to get eliminated as fast as possible if we have any chance
The
to
only
make it.
the only ones that can beat them are the ones that's on that hat up there, the winter hat up there.
It's not. It's not like we played a bad game. Jacobs had another hat trick this game.
Mm-hmm.
Defense couldn't stop Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick, who hasn't scored a touchdown since 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Denver let him go.
These are just the inconsistencies that I'm seeing with the defense.
That's why they fired Joe.
Offensively, I
That's why
was
they fired Joe Barry last year.
yeah. Offensively, I was upset with the Green Bay Packers because I started
Offensively,
Jaden Reed. Yeah,
oh,
I was upset.
Also
I
started
started
Jaden
Jaden
Reed.
Reed.
Jaden Reed.
I started Jaden Reed, and I didn't know that y'all do this two tight end set, and he's not allowed in the two wide. He's not the two wide receivers that's going to be in the two tight end set. I didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. All I knew is that Jaden Reed is known to get the ball in y'all offense. Well, I was wrong. Y'all in the two tight end set and ran the ball on them jokers and Kevin Push,
I mean,
and I needed Jaden Reed to give
if
us
it
the
was
ball.
working, we might as well just kept on using it. So
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's what I said. I ain't got to worry about it no more though. I ain't starting Jaden Reed no more because I'm kicked out of that fantasy.
yeah, the minute you
Just to let
bench
you
me,
know, I'm in,
The
I'm
minute
in,
you bench
I'm
him,
in
he's gonna
eight.
go off.
Arch this week
Well,
against
I'm in
Seattle,
eight fantasy.
20 points.
I'm in eight fantasy leagues. Eight fantasy leagues, and I only made the playoffs in six, and I'm currently down to four fantasy playoffs as we speak. So if I could just win one, I want all my money back. So it matters.
Hmm.
So we're gonna see how
I
all this
don't know if
goes.
he
But
does, Dalton. I mean,
I,
they're doing well without having a
I
number
don't think
one.
he needs a number one wide receiver. I think no, keep it the way it is. I just think he needs to stop forcing it to Christian Watson. That's all. I don't
Mm.
like the way he forces it to Christian Watson. You need to get all of them involved, and make people pick their poison. That's all.
I mean, this is the time of the year where Christian Watson starts to like.
Yeah, but y'all force it down. Like, give him all the best deep routes and get that rock to Jaden Reed. Get rock to him. I like that. I think he's the best wide receiver on y'all team personally, but that's just my opinion because that's me being biased. But I've been saying this for almost 2 years now. At number 11 is the best wide receiver in Green Bay. That don't mean that they're gonna give him the ball just because I say that. But shout out to Detroit making sure they sealed the deal, and that kicker making his kick because kickers making kicks nowadays.
I,
Sheesh, you got to pray on that, man.
Mhm.
You know what we need though? We need a kickers appreciation day. You know how they got tight end day? They need to start having kickers day. I'm gonna put that out there. That's what we need. Same way they got tight end day, they need to start having kickers day. Because these kickers nowadays, boy, sheesh.
Once they get in their head, man.
That's it. That is it. Once they get in that slump, they done, man. And I've seen a lot of good kickers go down because of that slump. What's the next slide, though, Josh? All right, these are all the rest of the games. I'm trying to figure out,
What
was there
should
any
it?
game that we didn't talk about? No, we
No,
talked about all these.
no, because
Yeah,
there was
because
six teams on. It was 6 bye weeks.
yeah, 6 teams on a bye, which really kills you if you're in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. All
Thankfully,
these
that's
teams
all
on a late
done.
bye. Whoever does these schedules, man, I need to talk to the guy that does the schedule.
I need to talk to
He's
whoever
killing
made the
me.
Lions schedule.
Make what?
Whoever
Yeah,
made the Lions schedule.
Oh,
I'm just saying, he's killing me. I need to talk to him. So what's
wait,
the next one?
what's what do
Teams
we got?
who are in the playoffs and teams who have been
Oh,
eliminated.
it's how
Okay.
what seed they could possibly have still.
Yeah. And only four teams have clinched the playoff spot. That's the Lions, Eagles, Kansas City, and the Bills. All the rest of these teams are in the hunt. This is crazy. So many teams in the hunt. NFC.
Honestly, as a
Only
pack, I
one
don't
team
think
in the
we can
NFC
have
was
the number
eliminated.
one or the number two spot.
They still, I mean, I guess,
I mean, if
but
y'all would have beat
I
Green
guess
Bay,
I
I mean,
mean,
if y'all would have beat the Lions, y'all would have had a chance.
mm, yeah.
I,
If y'all would have
I
beat the Lions, y'all would have had a chance. It's crazy that the Bears still got a chance to make the playoffs.
I mean, they're not mathematically eliminated yet. I guess.
And the Panthers. Ain't this a bitch?
The only way they can do it because it says 4. That's the only way they can do it is to win the South.
The 49ers can still make it.
Yeah, the 49ers. To me, the Rams are the best team in that division, but the 49ers, yeah, they have.
Or
Well,
aren't they
I
I
mean,
thought
five
the
and six?
Bears. I thought the
let's
Bears
not
and the
forget about
Panthers got.
let's not forget about the Seahawks. They're riding. They're doing their
Yeah,
thing
the
too.
Seahawks doing their thing. They riding high. Not gonna lie.
Seahawks still have a shot at the 1 seed. Sheesh. It's
I don't
crazy.
know. All right, let's see what's the next slot.
Colts are still in. Colts are still in it too.
Yeah, that division is up for grabs.
Next week.
All right, these are the games for next week. We got every game. Nobody has a bye no more, so we got two Monday
Mm-hmm.
night games.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start having two Sunday night games, but I ain't gonna complain.
Packers Seahawks. That's gonna. Ooh. Rams and
Yeah,
Niners. Um.
the Eagles play the Steelers. Yeah,
For seeding sake, I hope that the Bears beat the Vikings.
you hope the Bears beat the Vikings.
Just for seeding purposes.
Proceeding for the Packers.
Okay.
And also for division purposes too.
Hmm. Those Lions is gonna be a barn burner. Steelers Eagles.
Yeah. The
Ugh.
Bears got to play the Vikings and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, but Bucks and Chargers is a sneaky good one too.
The Falcons. I gotta make sure I tune into this Falcons game
The
because
Desmond
the
Ritter
Falcons are playing the Raiders. That's gonna be good.
I think
lock of the week. I'm gonna lock it in. Baltimore.
Okay, that's your lock of the week. I ain't mad at that. Man, Falcons playing the Raiders on. Oh, and they made it a Monday night game. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
even know it was a Monday night game. Ooh, what a story to tell.
And then the division game there is the other Monday. Yep. Thursday Rams and Niners should be interesting. Well, the Rams are still fight. They're both still fighting for that division.
Hey, Buck, I'm changing my pick to the Rams. Changing it to the Rams. I think I picked the Niners. I'm changing it to the Rams.
Yeah, I would pick the
Make
Rams too
sure I
right
pick the
now.
Rams. They hot. 10 people left. Maybe 9 if the Bengals lose. Okay. Okay. We need to chop it down. There's only 4 weeks left. Shit. We need to start chopping it down.
Packers and Hawks should be a good one.
Yeah, Packers and Seahawks should be game of the week. It's gonna
Well,
be
Bills and
good.
Lions are gonna be up
If
there too.
I was to pick a lock of the week, I don't trust the Ravens at all. To be honest with you, they'll
Commanders
The
and
fucking
Raiders.
Saints.
lose to the Giants. You said the Commanders over who? The Saints?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Negative. Saints
Negative.
beat them what they. Nah, negative.
Oh. Trying to see another one. Arizona, maybe?
The Bucks got to go to the Chargers. I don't know about
I'd say
that either.
Arizona against New England,
Bengals over the Titans.
maybe.
I'm gonna take the Broncos over the Colts.
Hmm.
Take the
I mean,
Broncos over the
I think
Colts.
a sneaky good one with both teams is going to be Dolphins Texans,
Okay.
and the Dolphins got to win. They can't afford to lose again.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
All right.
All right, what we got for the next slide? That's right. Open discussion. I just want to be the Bears. I want to be on the Bears. You know, I want to be in the Bears front office. That's all. I just want to make them sure I put that out there. Buck said that Antoine Winfield Jr. is out for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure I put that out there. I'm noticing something with all these quarterbacks. I don't think none of these quarterbacks are, yeah,
What?
all these quarterbacks are with the Wolves. Oh, okay.
What's that?
It's a good one. It's a good one. All right. Okay. We go to the next one. Unless you got something to say about the open discussion. You know what? We was talking earlier. Saquon Barkley broke the Eagles' single season rushing record in 13 games. So I definitely gotta give him his props on that.
Oh
But I'm
no,
not gonna lie,
I know what.
Josh Allen had one hell of a game. So I'm not just gonna sit here and say it's 100% Saquon Barkley's, even though I'm being biased. But Josh Allen is putting up a hell of a fight this year for MVP. That's one thing I'm definitely gonna say.
Well,
He's putting up a
I
hell
know.
of a fight
Dennis
this
and I
year.
are going with our guys. Josh, who you think's the MVP between if you had to pick between those two?
Between Josh Allen and Saquon,
Mm.
I'm gonna take Saquon.
All right.
Saquon. All right, what's the next one? All right. Well, we're gonna put Josh Allen as QB1. Who you had as QB2, Ethan?
Darnold.
Sam Darnold? Okay, I can agree with that. Worst QB of the day. Gonna give it to mayonnaise?
Yep.
No, no, you know what? I'm giving it to Kirk Cousins. I'm giving it to Kirk Cousins. He been playing like Kirk ain't got no change. That's how he been playing. That's exactly how he been playing.
Yeah, he did have two
Kirk
picks.
ain't got no change.
And no touchdowns, two picks.
It
He
said
cannot.
Drew Lock. It said Drew Lock. Drew Lock was
Ah,
on there.
ah.
Drew Lock
Come on,
did have
but
a
that's.
terrible.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's low hanging fruit right now,
Okay. All right. Derek Carr running in it. He jumped. He jumped to try to get the first down. That's how he got injured. He tried to get the
though.
first down. He landed on his arm and might have got a concussion at the same time. So that was what happened with him. But what's the next one? What the hell?
That's the Simpsons
Oh, that's
thing
the Simpsons game tonight. That's right. That's right.
on Disney Plus.
That is. I'm be excited to watch this game tonight. I got. You know what? I got the Cowboys. No, I'm lying. I got the Bengals. I got.
Yeah, I got Cincinnati.
Even though the Cowboys should win two in a row,
I'm taking the
they
Cowboys.
should. They should win two in a row. Just to build them up, to break them down. That's all. It'd be like my old D Generation X song.
That'd be three. That'd be
But
three in a.
break it down.
That'd be three in a row.
That'd be three. You know what? Let's go Cowboys. Since you said that, come on. About them Cowboys. Come on. Let y'all win three in a
Don't
row.
get.
I can hear y'all
Don't
now.
get.
You know,
Don't
we don't
get.
really need that.
Don't give that. Don't give them any false hope. Come on.
If they win this game tonight, you'll hear them talk about how much they
Oh,
don't
you
really
will
need
because
that.
they're only. If they win tonight, they're only one game under 500.
Yep.
I don't know. That seems a little bit. I mean, I don't want to give them any hope. I don't want. I can't stand that team. But anyway.
I ain't got nothing against them. They ain't done nothing since January. What was that? February of 1996.
Well, they kicked our tail in on two different
Two
Super
Super
Bowls. So
Bowls. Hey, you know what's crazy? They ain't done nothing Josh whole life. You know that?
what's that?
They ain't done nothing Josh whole life.
Oh yeah, that one.
Josh
Yeah.
Josh don't even know what the glory days of the Cowboys was like. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? He has no idea. I had to live through it, but he has no idea. So it's all good.
Uh,
It is all
ever
good.
since
We got
ever
another
since
slide.
Not us.
I mean, ever
That's
since
it.
the Jerry Jones stupid butt
Ego.
fired Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Ever since, well, after he fired him, he still won one more with Barry Switzer.
Yeah,
But
but
after that, he ain't
that
win
was still
nothing.
Jimmy's team.
Yeah, it was Jimmy's team. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's it's Joe's birthday today.
Oh man, Cincinnati's definitely gonna win. It's Joe Burrow's birthday. I should tell June. If June watching, June, it's Joe Burrow's birthday. Make sure you get your tickets accorded right. June got mad at me one year, right? Joe Burrow came in with a Jamar Chase jersey on, right? So then you knew he came in with that Jamar Chase jersey on. I said, yeah. So why you ain't tell me? I'd have bet on Jamar Chase. I said, I thought you saw it like I saw it. I didn't know you ain't
Yeah.
see it.
Man, oh man.
Yeah. But listen, Ethan, you got any final words?
Nope. Go Bills.
Go Bills. All right. My final words is I just want to let everybody know thank y'all for coming out tonight. Enjoying us tonight without June. You know who is the host with the most on this joint. June usually, knocks this down. This is my first time ever hosting June's Monday quarterback. I should have brought the rest of the team with me, but I did. Next time he let me host it, I'm gonna be a little bit more prepared. I'm gonna bring the rest of the team with me. It's gonna be a whole bunch of us in here just talking smack. But for that being said, this is the Sam Sports Multimedia Network. We're here with the youngin' in charge, Josh. Josh, please hit my theme music. Da 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 da.